Okay, let me tell you why I loved this movie. It's a beautiful film to start with. I'm a dog person, and I got to show you Liam. There he is. That's my little guy.
Oh, cute.
Nice. I love it. I love it.
Pug?
He's a Brussels Griffon,
Okay.
smooth coat, so it's kind of a rare little breed. But,
Nice.
But I saw the dogs in this film, and I'm like, all right, because I just like that. Where does all this come from? These stories that
I wish I knew, right? You have an initial inspiration. It's always very small. It could be someone you know, something you read, news. It could be an image you see or a theme you maybe want to explore. And from there, you think about how can I bring this story to life, and somehow you get some scaffolding built in your mind, and then you start writing and you fill in the scaffolding, and up come the branches and then all the leaves, and by the end, it's just this tree.
Is there any pressure to be in a movie that this guy, wrote, a story that he wrote? I mean, there has to be something, because think of it. I mean, he's done The Notebook. I mean, you've done a couple. When you signed onto the project, were you just kind of like, okay, this?
Well, you definitely, there's the pressure of wanting to contribute. And the script, the story that compelled me so quickly, and that I wanted to be a part of it, and then knowing what, sort of the team that Nick had already put together, I knew I was walking into a really good situation. And as an actor, you're there to give the director options and performance. So you come in with your idea, and you kind of go through it, and then you give directions. It's molded and melded. And that way, when they edit it together later, it flows. And this film flows so well.
I've read that the chemistry, and I could tell because I've already talked to some of the other cast, the chemistry with this cast is amazing. It's so important to the story. But there's a little bit of tension. But you guys are friends. So how did that, because your character, come on.
That's what makes it so real. In a sense, so grounded is because that's how this happens in life. It's very rarely just somebody out of nowhere, because then, these are people who all know each other, and that just heightens all the drama, I should say.
If it's a stranger, and then that's where the tension is coming. And that's what we did on the set. And it really wasn't me, it was Ross, the director, who really kind of built this friendly environment on set so people could be friends. And there was a lot of faith in each other that allowed them to explore, all right, hey, how does this feel? Does this feel real? And then, okay. And then they bring it together.
Well, everybody has such an arc that you're there. The theme of this film is bigger than any one actor role. Does that make any sense?
Yeah,
I mean
absolutely.
that with respect. Everybody was represented in the story. And so that's a happy place to be as an actor.
Well, for me, it was really a seize the moment type of story. For me, I was just kind of like, you can't see the movie. No, really, I was like, I walked out and I started calling people that I haven't talked to in years. Yeah. I love you, Dave. You owe me money. Oh, click. But it's that's really what, for me, it was just kind of like, you have to really take advantage of every time.
Absolutely, because you never know what life will bring, right? And you never do.
So the most important question I have to ask, was this filmed near Dawson's Creek?
Of course it was, yes. I mean, that was filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. That's where Dawson's Creek was filmed.
Here's my man card, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking about Notebook, Dawson's Creek, and now this one. When you guys, and let's talk about the filming of this thing, because it was beautiful where you guys were at. That wasn't too bad to be on the water and doing that kind of stuff. I mean, tell me a little bit about that.
Sometimes when you go on location and you have time to leave town, that's the first thing you do is you try to go back home. I was sort of like, hey, anybody want to come down to North Carolina and hang out with me? And they did. Everybody loved it down there.
Right.
What do you want people to walk away with when they see The Choice? I know that's a huge question.
I want them to have enjoyed the film and to tell other people to see it, and I really want them to remember it and feel like, wow, that was good. Especially these days, there's so much. You got all the presidential stuff and ISIS or ISIL, whichever you call it. You got bad things happening. Hey, let's give love a chance. Let's escape into a great movie. It's Valentine's Day. Yeah. Let's just go and get lost in a story that, I don't know, makes you call your friends on the way out the door.